Hey people, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'll be reviewing the latest movie from OmoniOboliTv titled One of Us is Lying. This movie has an intriguing and unique story that talks about the value of forgiveness and patience in marriage and relationships, and how forgiveness helps to build our relationship. Some of the cast includes Tana Adelana, who played the role of Susan, John Ekanem as Ayo, Jennifer Okonkwo as Ene, amongst others. It all started when Susan found a video of her husband, Ayo, cheating on her. He was in bed with another girl and recorded it on its phone. After seeing this, she became so devastated and heartbroken. In order to relieve herself of the pain she felt at that time, she left the house for a few days to cool off. In the process, she asked her friend Ene to get her someone she could be with in order to take revenge on her husband for cheating on her. She felt the only way she could forgive him was to even things. Her friend tried to convince her not to, but her mind was already made up. So she went ahead with her plan and met with Dave that night. Even if it felt wrong and awkward, they eventually spent the night together. Dave was a very corny gym instructor who was also a friend to Ene. After the whole thing, she eventually went back home to her husband, but she couldn't stand him. The video of him cheating kept replaying in her head, and it made things hard for both of them at home. On the other hand, her husband was doing everything possible to restore their marriage, but it wasn't working out until he suggested they go for therapy to help them heal from the incident so they can move on and be happy again. Ene and her best friend Susan went to the gym to work out, and there she met Dave again after their first encounter. At this point, she was already determined to make her marriage work. After she and her husband went for their first therapy session, where they were told to write down an individual letter of what they feel about each other at the moment, which they did. So she knew nothing could make her have anything to do with Dave. Dave, on the other hand, still wanted her so badly. Not only that, he also has intentions of duping her. As a gym instructor, I believe he was used to doing that to his clients. He would act sweet at first and then strike afterwards. On their second therapy session, they presented their letters to Pastor Louis, their therapist. After reviewing their letters, the therapist felt they might be hiding something from each other and asked if there was anything they would like their partner to know. That was the perfect opportunity for Susan to speak up, but she didn't. I felt she was a bit dramatic on this session. According to her letter, she mentioned that she was ready to make things work for the sake of their daughter. So the therapist asked if it was truly for the sake of their daughter or for the sake of the love she had for her husband. During the whole session, she was crying and playing the victim card, knowing fully well that she hurt her husband as well by cheating back. Maybe she was just putting on a show so it won't look like Ayo didn't hurt her as much. After their therapy session, things were gradually falling in place until he came back home one day from work and went straight to the shower. While he was in the bathroom, his phone kept buzzing non-stop. So he asked his wife to help him check. Lo and behold, it was a message from the same girl in the video with Ayo. In the message, she asked Ayo about his trip to Owerri the next day. This really got Susan pissed, and immediately she got up, packed a few things, and was heading to Ene's place. When she got there, Ene wasn't home, so she called Dave, the fitness guy. Dave wasted no time in getting to the restaurant where they planned to meet at. He saw it as a perfect opportunity for him to have his way with her. They got drinks, sat down, and talked a little. She mentioned she was feeling funny while taking the drinks, but he said it was nothing serious and that she was going to be fine. It was time for them to pay for the drinks so they could leave. David mentioned that he forgot his card at home, so she gave him her card to pay up. By the time they were done, she was completely knocked out. He led her to the car and tried to have his way with her. thank God for her husband who showed up at the right time and beat some senses into him. Apparently, he has been following her since she left the house that evening. The next day, she found herself in the hospital when she opened her eyes. Ayo was curious. He asked Susan about Dave. She explained everything to him. He felt betrayed not only because she cheated on him, but also for the fact that they had a misunderstanding and the first person she could call was Dave. She tried to explain, but he wasn't having it. He just went back to the house, packed his stuff, and left the house. On their next therapy section, Ayo was late. He informed the therapist that he would no longer be available for further sessions as it has been a waste of time all along. Mr. Lewis tried to explain some things to him, but he was too angry to listen at that time. So he got up and left. His wife became furious since she has never seen him in such a mood before. The therapist assured her that he was going to come around eventually and she should just remain calm. Thereafter, Ayo missed 2 sessions. He made up his mind that it was best to get a divorce. He told Susan about it. She was shocked about his decision, so she told the therapist. Pastor Lewis went to Ayo's office to talk to him about the whole situation. He asked Ayo to make a list of the good and bad qualities of his wife. That if her bad qualities were more than the good qualities, then he can go ahead with his decision. But if not, he should reconsider and try to work things out with his wife. Well, in this movie, they were both wrong. But regardless, we should be able to forgive each other wholeheartedly and move on from it. Anyway, please tell me what you think in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And also click on the notification bell so as to get notified whenever I post a new video. Bye guys.